What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. Now finally, 1.5 years after it has been announced, you know, the game many of you, including myself, have been waiting for, The Last of Us, is now finally out. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to talk about. I've just played it for about 4 hours. What you're looking at in the background right now is some multiplayer gameplay. I played a few matches with George, gonna be talking about that as well. But yeah, I pretty much wanted to give you my first impressions on single player, multiplayer, and some other stuff as well. No spoilers or anything, so you can just watch this if you haven't played it yet or something. Yeah, don't be afraid of that. Anyways, yeah, let's start off. First of all, I got the Joe edition for the game. It's a special edition, costs like €20 more than the normal edition or something. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It came with like a comic book. I'm looking at it right now, so I'm quickly looking what it contained. But yeah, a comic book, like a poster, a mini art book, and what is it, the game with DLC and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I'm very happy with the edition. As I said, it's not that expensive. It's much less expensive than the Uncharted 3 Explorer edition was, which I got. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Now, I've been, you know, saying for weeks that I was planning to do a playthrough or something like that, and I actually realized that it's probably better if I don't do it. So I decided that I won't be doing the playthrough, pretty much because there's so many people, you know, the people on my channel, you know, all those people are already gonna get The Last of Us. You know, those people won't be interested in seeing a playthrough of a game they can play themselves. You know, that's what I realized. At the same time, I already saw channels like IGN and all the big channels putting up playthroughs and other bigger like walkthrough channels and stuff like that. I could already see so many of them, so I thought, you know, it's a bit stupid to do that because, you know, rendering all those parts just takes a lot of time, and at the same time I'm in my exam weeks at the moment. You know, I've got 1 week left now, and yeah, I shouldn't be spending all this time on rendering my videos, you know, when I need my like computer for other stuff as well. So I decided that I won't be doing it. I will just, you know, go through the experience myself and, you know, see what it will bring. But yeah, I hope you won't, you know, you won't be disappointed with that. But at the same time, I hope you can understand. I quickly want to talk to you about something very stupid that happened. A very stupid bug that's in the game right now. It's an autosave bug. And I've actually, unfortunately, you know, been experiencing this. George as well. So basically, I played the first 2 hours of the single player, and there's a really strange bug where the autosaving just gets stuck. Without you noticing it, and it just doesn't save the game anymore, and you can't turn autosave off, and at the same time, once that bug happens, you can't save the game yourself anymore. So it pretty much screws up all your progression that you've got, and you gotta restart the game, and you will probably be set back many hours. Depends on how long you have played, of course. But yeah, in my case, I actually got put back to the complete beginning of the game. So, you know, I was really disappointed. I have to play the first 2 hours again. Yeah, I'm really not happy with that. And I just quickly wanted to warn you that, you know, press start every now and then when you're playing the single player and check, you know, if it's saving the game. If it says auto-saving, please wait, and it gets stuck on that, then just quit the game, because everything you will do after that just, you know, won't have any use, because you will be set back once you play the game again. Now, let's talk a bit about my first impressions on the single player and multiplayer. I don't really know how much I can tell you right now. As I said, I've played like 3 to 4 hours. I don't know too much about the game yet. But yeah, let's talk about single player, the first 2 hours. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but you know, many people say that you shouldn't be comparing The Last of Us and Uncharted. And I can see why people say that, but at the same time, I would definitely compare them. The setup, the whole setup of the game is so similar. Like, you know, the way it's just this single player experience in third person with all these cutscenes in between. It's exactly what Uncharted is, in, you know, in that way. At the same time, the gameplay is of course a lot different. It's a lot slower paced. You've got some cool elements to it that you don't have in Uncharted, like listen mode, and you can craft, you know, items and stuff like that. You know, looking at that, Uncharted is more of a shooter, and this game is more of a you know, stealthy shooter, at the same time some RPG elements. It has all these things combined. It's much more varied, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying myself right now. As I said, I'm 2 hours in, and I can't wait to see, you know, more of the story. The story, of course, is insane, just like the Uncharted stories are. Yeah, I can't wait to see, you know, how it will progress and what the ultimate ending will be. You know, I can just say that if you are a fan of Uncharted, if you are a fan of these Hollywood blockbuster type of experiences with a lot of cutscenes and this big experience, then definitely get it. So those are my impressions on the single player so far. I'd say I wouldn't really know what I can, you know, tell you as well, because I haven't really been playing it too much, as I said, yet. These are just my first impressions, and yeah, it's just similar to Uncharted in those ways. So for those of you who just really like those experiences, you have to get The Last of Us. It's insane. And now the multiplayer. I've played 3 matches so far. I played them all with my good friend George, of course, and you can see that in the background right now as well. But yeah, the multiplayer is actually, in terms of the setup, it's quite similar to Uncharted. You have boosters, you have character customization, loadouts, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's very similar to Uncharted 3 in that way. But at the same time, the gameplay is so much different. It's so much more slow-paced, survival-like. Like, you have 2 modes. You have a team deathmatch mode and you have a sort of elimination mode. But even the team deathmatch mode feels like elimination. You only have 20 lives. Each team has 20 lives, and you know, once you like run out of those lives, then it goes into sudden death. You gotta pretty much survive with all the people that are left in your team, and yeah, once you die, then the game is over. So as I said, you know, you've only got 20 lives, where in Uncharted you have like 50 points. So it's a lot slower paced. The matches still take like 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying myself. Those of you who know me quite well know that I really like the elimination type of type of gameplay, and The Last of Us offers this. And I'm really enjoying myself right now. It's really awesome. It's a lot, you know, clunkier in terms of controls. I don't know if clunkier is the right word, because it definitely is well worked out, but at the same time you're meant to struggle. You're meant to have a hard time controlling the character and killing people and stuff like that. I'm really enjoying myself with the multiplayer. I hope you are as well. You know, you can see the multiplayer footage right now if you haven't played it yet, but definitely let me know what you think. So for those of you who have already played The Last of Us, what do you think of the single player? What do you think of the multiplayer? You know, please don't spoil anything, of course, but I'm just really interested to hear what you think of The Last of Us. Again, my conclusion so far would be that The Last of Us just is very similar to Uncharted in terms of setup, but in terms of gameplay, in terms of tone, in terms of setting, it's just so much different that it feels like a completely different game, like it should be. And I'm really enjoying myself, and I can already see this, you know, being the game of the year to me. So, you know, regarding that, it's really living up to all the hype, and yeah, I can't wait to play some more of it. So, as I said, let me know what you think about the game, and then I thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.